Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Remote Learning. Boys and girls, this is grade 6 Social Studies. We have already started a chapter from our history section. This chapter was started in our previous week. This is the second lesson from this chapter during this week number 5. Students, the chapter is Leading the Freedom Movement. Here we discussed various phases and eras which led to the freedom and how the leading personalities affect and played their role in getting the freedom from the Britishers. Before I start with the reinforcement, you people keep your copies and stationery items with you so that you may do the written work after once the discussion is complete. Up till now, we have discussed about the conditions and the phases during this struggle for freedom. We have discussed about the plans which were failed and given by the Britishers time to time to solve the political matters within the region. We also discussed the prominent figures which played their important role during this whole freedom movement. We discussed about the role of Qaid, how he managed and processed further for the achievement of a state which was free from all conflicts and a separate homeland for the Muslims only and along with the minorities. So, up till now, the discussion was about the men who were prominent at that time and played a vital role during this whole struggle. Students, now we will discuss some role which was played by the other gender, that is, the women. The ladies are the part of society, no doubt. Behind the success of every man, there is a role of a lady, whether a mother or someone else. So, this whole movement was also very famous and continued due to the role of the women at that time, who were the prominent figure of that era. Today we will discuss about them. We have already talked about Miss Fatma Jinnah, who was the younger sister of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and she stood side by side him and played her role in the struggle of freedom. And even after once the Pakistan came into being, she played her political role in the history of Pakistan. So now we will discuss some ladies who were very important figure and were the important part of this freedom movement. So here is page number 84. Students, don't forget to keep your copies and stationery items so that we may do the written work once the discussion is complete. So open this page number 84. Here you can see the picture of a lady, Begum Rana Liaquat Ali Khan, the most important figure of that time. She was important because she was the wife of Mr. Liaquat Ali Khan, who stood side by side the Muhammad Ali Jinnah and other political leaders of that time. She was the person who played her important role during this movement. She formed the Women Voluntary Service and National Guard. She was a compelling orator and she used her skill to inform the people, especially the British, of the Indian viewpoint. After the independence too, Begum Rana Liaquat Ali Khan worked extensively to the rehabilitation and uplift of the Pakistani women. She also served as the ambassador to the Hague and governor of Sindh. Now another important and prominent lady was Lady Nusrat Harun, Lady Sughra Hidayatullah. They were playing their roles during the election in 1943. They were elected president of the All India Muslim League in 1943. They worked for the rehabilitation after the independence of our country. Then, another important personality of history among women is Mrs. Shaista Ikramullah. She was very politically active figure and belonged to a very politically prominent family. She participated actively in the movement and organized the Muslim Girls Students Federation. She was a member of Indian Muslim League Council. After the independence, she was elected as the Pakistan Constitution Assembly and its member. Begum Ikramullah also served as the ambassador to Morocco. Now another lady was Begum Salma Tasadduq Hussain. She was very devoted and politically active lady. Was secretary of Punjab Muslim League and became the member of All India Muslim League in 1937. She led different organizations and she devoted her energy to achieve the freedom and independence. Then there were other some important figures like Begum Shaista Ikramullah and some more. So discussion is not restricted to these ladies only. More names like Begum Shamsherun Nihar Mahmud and Begum Vikarun Nisa Noon, they were also playing their important role at their own places. So students, these ladies were the role model and they coordinated well in the difficult days and they sacrificed a lot during this whole movement. They spent their time in the organization and rehabilitation once the Pakistan came into being. So our today's homework is also confined towards a discussion about these ladies. So let's start with our homework for today. Here is a question for today. Highlight the contribution of any three Muslim women leaders of Pakistan movement. The answer is number 1, Begum Jahanara Shahnawaz. She represented in first round table conference. She was a member of Punjab Legislative Assembly. After independence, she set up frame of constitution. So this was very important role which was played by lady first time after Pakistan came into being. Secondly is Begum Rana Liaquat Ali. She was wife of first Prime Minister of Pakistan. She was very good orator, as we have discussed up till now. Then she worked for the rehabilitation and uplift of the Pakistani women. She was ambassador to Hawk. She served as the governor of Sindh. The third one is Lady Nusrat Haroon. She was wife of Abdullah Haroon. She was elected as the president of All India Muslim League. After independence, she was actively involved in the rehabilitation and of displaced families. So students, that is all for today. Do your work timely and read page number 84 and 85 of your textbook. Don't forget to submit your homework timely and we will see inshallah each other very soon. Allah Hafiz.